Hey guys and gals, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm super excited to bring you this video because this video is the future is here with AI voice calling. HighLevel has recently introduced their AI employees, which allow you to create your own AI agents, and they can handle incoming phone calls using an AI employee that can do things like answering questions, sending an appointment link, things like that. Currently, we cannot book directly into calendars and using HighLevels anyways, but I'm going to show you how we would do it in terms of sending out a link via SMS, things like that. Really, it gives you a lot of options in terms of firing off automations at certain points. So if the AI agent is able to collect certain information, you can send off an automation based on that using AI, of course. And so I'm going to show you the full setup and we're going to do a demo. It's super cool the way it works. And for a lot of you that don't have the capability of answering your phones consistently, I mean, a lot of small businesses are missing phone calls and those customers are just going on to the next business. And so this is hopefully going to help you reclaim those leads so you don't have to worry about losing those due to missed phone calls. And also, it's just very effective. It's 24/7. It's not taking breaks. It doesn't have attitude. Well, it could have attitude, I guess, if you program it to, but it just works pretty well right out of the box. And we'll only see this continue to get better. So I encourage you to watch this video and I encourage you to try it for yourself as well and see if it's something you can implement in your business. We're implementing it in our business and I think it's just amazing. And I think this, along with AI chat, is going to be a game changer. So let's jump straight into it. Before you do, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button down below. Like this video and leave a comment. And if you leave a comment, we will reply to everybody's comment. So I'll see you on the other side. In this video, I'm so excited to show you how to set up the new AI agents to take incoming calls, and you can have an AI employee handle the incoming calls, and they can do anything from answering questions to sending out appointment links, giving pricing and things like that. So it's super awesome. This is a first generation for HighLevel and ClickHubs to release this, and so it's only going to get better from here. But even as a first generation, it's already amazing. And as I'm recording this video, currently we're offering a special unlimited AI through the end of December 2024. So almost a full month to test this out, along with conversational AI, funnel AI, so you can build your funnels using AI, emails and things like that. So let's just jump straight into it and show you how to set up your own AI agent, and you can test it out and we'll show you how ours works when it's all done. So we're going to go into settings in the bottom left, and we want to go into voice AI agents. You can see I've already got one created here that I've been testing. So I'm just going to create another agent. And I'm not sure what the limit is. I actually created 11 and I was still able to create beyond that. So I'm not sure what the hard limit is on that, but there should be more than enough for most of you. And before I start this, I just want to say, if you're taking incoming phone calls, I really recommend trying this out. I mean, think about this. It's 24/7. It can handle multiple calls at once. There's no limit on how many incoming calls it can handle at one time. And you can really train it to do specific actions. You can also, as you're going to see if you stay till the end of this, you can set it up to do certain actions based on certain requests. So if somebody says, yes, I would like to book an appointment, you can have it send a text message with a link, or you can have it send an email. So you can do all kinds of things. You can update custom fields. Super amazing. And it's just consistent. It sticks to the goals, and it's just very good, even in its first generation format. So with that said, let's just jump into it and I'll show you how to get it set up, and we'll do a test at the end so you can check it out. So we're going to click create agent, and I'm just going to call this Ashley, and for my purpose I'm going to put new here just so that I can identify that, and then I'll delete the other one. Now, one thing I would recommend is, if you're going to be using this for a client or for your own business, I would recommend using a name that doesn't exist in your company. Somebody's, if somebody says, hey, I spoke to Ashley and she told me all this stuff, and you have another Ashley working there, you can definitely get confused with that. So I would definitely make sure this is a unique name that you're using. And then the other thing I really recommend, this is super important, is make sure you test different voices, because as you're going to see in this example, I have a word all in one, and a lot of these voices we're pronouncing it Alanoni. So it would say, hey, we have an Alanoni software. And I even tried, as you'll see in my prompt, I even tried to say you should pronounce it, and I spelled it a different way. And some of the voices got it, some of the voices didn't. So really do some thorough testing on this before you launch it. It's going to be a little awkward if it's mispronouncing words and things like that. So you may have to get creative on how you're spelling things. So one of the voices that worked well for me was Jennifer, and thought overall she had a nice voice, but also she was able to pronounce all in one, which was kind of, one of the selling points of our software. So once you select this, you can click play.
The owl sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend.
So you can get an idea of what the voice will sound like. And then, of course, you want your business name up here. So we're ClickHubs. And then here you can say, it says, hey, you've reached ClickHubs. How can I help you today? I'm going to change this to say hi. I just want to say, hi, you've reached ClickHubs. How can I help you today? And then we'll click next. And this is where you can set up your goals. So do you want to collect certain information? We want to collect name and email. In some cases, if you're shipping something or if you're a realtor, you may want to collect address or contacts issue if this is going to be a support agent. And so you can link these to different numbers. So you could have a customer service number, and then maybe in that case you want to have contacts issues. You could also have a sales phone number, in which case you may want to just collect this information. And so the great thing is you can distribute different phone numbers for different AI agents, and then you can do different things for those agents so that they have different goals and different purposes in mind. So it's really awesome. And it's going to add a call summary as a note to the contact. So that way you can look in the contact under their notes and you can see a summary of what happened during the call. We'll show you that when it's finished as well. And then here you can trigger the workflow when the call is completed if you want to. So you just click that and you can select multiple workflows, and then you can delete them if you want as well. And so this is once the call is finished, you may want to notify somebody that they just got a call and it's finished. Maybe if it's a sales agent especially, you might want to have somebody jump in and take a look at the contact. So there's a lot of different reasons why you'd want to do this. And then you can also click here to receive an email notification when the call is finished, and by default it's going to send it to the admin that's on the sub account. But you can also customize that. You can send it to all users. You can send it to a contacts assigned user, or you can select specific users from your account, or you can use a custom email, and here you just manually enter the email you want to send it to. So we're going to just leave that. See, once you toggle that off, you do have to switch it off if you don't want to have any of these, since these are radio buttons. So then, yeah, you can toggle it back on, and then I'm going to just switch to advanced mode, and you can see it says mode cannot be switched once agent is created. So yeah, once you create this, it says you can't switch back. So just make sure you want to do that. I recommend doing this because you can come in here and you can have a more advanced prompt. And as this says, you have 1,625 words left. So I'm going to delete this here. Let's just Control A, delete. So you have up to 2,000 words that you can use in here. And so definitely you want to make sure you have a good prompt in here. So let me just paste what I've come up with, and I'll just go over this a little bit. I did keep some of the basic information already just because, I want to, for example, I want to make sure the email is confirmed by spelling it out and a few other things. So we'll just go through this really quickly. So first, a background and introduction. You're Ashley, a dedicated, friendly, and concise customer support specialist at ClickHubs, focusing on assisting our clients. A company overview, and you can see here is what I'm talking about. I had to spell it all ALL and then INN and then WON before I could finally get some of the voice agents to pronounce it right. And so I have this in a couple places where I have that spelled. But again, you may have to get creative with spelling, and different agents are going to pronounce things differently. So there may be some words where you want to come in here and just kind of tweak how you spell them, play around with that, but definitely test the different voice agents with your prompt to make sure it's working good. So then I have our service offerings here, a couple different things that I want to highlight, and special offer, our limited promotion, sign up, receive our ClickMax plan for $149 a month, and it highlights some of the extra features they get, live and evergreen webinars, ad launchers, and a few other things. And then we have the goals for the agent, which is to send a sign up link, offer to send the client a link to sign up for ClickHubs via text message and or email when they express interest, and then schedule demo calls. If they're interested in learning more, offer to schedule a demo call. And right now it doesn't integrate directly with the calendar, so you're not able to pull calendar availability currently. I'm sure that's coming very soon. So right now, the easy workaround for me is to just send a booking link to our calendar while we're on the call, and then that way they can just book directly by text or email. Probably can do some more creative things with the automations if you want to go down that road. I'm going to keep it simple until they add it as a native feature here, which hopefully will be coming out in the weeks ahead. So the instructions for handling the call query. So if the caller asks about our services, features, or pricing, we want to provide clear and concise information about our tools, highlight key features, offer to send them a link. Also, if they'd like to schedule a demo call, if they agree, inform them that you will send it to them via email or text. If they ask a question that matches the tool's trigger condition, use the tool immediately without gathering additional information. So some of this is the default stuff. So I would definitely read through the default prompt, and there's a lot of stuff in there that you're probably just going to want to keep because it covers a lot of your bases. And then from there, you're going to want to just add to it and tailor it to customize it to match your business. Here's a script for inbound calls. So you can see I had here pronunciation, all in one should be pronounced as all in one. Just another place that I wanted to cover that. It talks about what the greeting should be like, how you handle queries. You know, if the conversation gets off track, it tells you how to handle that, offering support and things like that. So that's really it. And then next is if we want to use a prompt to trigger a workflow. So it says a good prompt will allow the agent to better interpret and respond appropriately. So it is important to have the prompt with your business information. And next we want to have actions here, and they've got a little icon here you can hover over, so you can define when you want to transfer the call to somebody. Maybe if it's screening call and then the person meets the qualifications, let's say you're a mortgage broker and you ask what's their credit score and they say, okay, my score is 750. You may say, okay, I'm going to transfer you to one of our sales reps so they can help you better. And then you can transfer the call based on that. Trigger workflow, it's the same thing. Update a contact field or send an SMS. So I'm going to trigger a workflow that I've created. I'll show you that in a minute. And so the workflow is going to send a calendar link. Then when I choose the workflow here, you already have to have the workflow created, and then you can just select the workflow here. And then this is the prompt that's going to tell your AI agent when to trigger the workflow. So when the user agrees to schedule a demo call, then I want to trigger this workflow. And then what do you want to say when the workflow is triggered? So I want to say, we're sending the link right now. Please check your email and text messages. And that's it. And then you can save that. And you can actually do multiple. So if you want to do a new workflow trigger, you can come in here and add trigger 2. We're just going to do 1 for now. Same with update contact field. So for update a contact field, you may want to do something like update the email. And it probably is going to automatically update the email, but I just added this to be safe. And then let's see, we're going to do caller's email address. So let's just add that. And then I'm going to add an example here, a couple examples of what that should be like. So we'll do that, and I'll add another one here. So there's that. We can save. And then I'm going to add one more. Let's just do one more for phone number. So action name is update phone number. And here we're going to just select phone if it's available, but it may already be updated because it's coming in as a call. So we don't need to do phone number. So that's going to be automatically added to the contact information, but you may want to update first name. So let's just do that. Update first name. And so caller's first name. So we'll just John, Sally, and then we'll save that. And the last one I want to do is update last name. And again, this is very new, so I haven't tested it thoroughly at every single aspect of it. So it may be that these get updated automatically. You can test those out before you add this if you want to. But for me, I'm just going to add it here, last name. And then the contact field I want to update is last name, caller's last name. And so here you might say Epwright or Smith. And the cool thing about this is, you know, like in the last example I gave, if you're asking about credit score, if you have a custom field here that says what's your credit score, you can update that as well, so that now that's going to be in the context information and you can do additional automations with that. So super powerful there. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So we have 3 contact fields to update and 1 workflow. And then if you wanted to send an SMS directly, you could do that as well. So in my case, I'm doing a workflow to send an email and SMS. But if you just wanted to text them this information, then you could come in here and you could say, here's the link you requested. You can type that, and then when it should take place is when user asks to book an appointment, and that will allow you to just skip the workflows directly. So that could simplify it for you. We'll go to next, and this is where you can come in and select your phone number. So our phone number is already attached to a voice agent. So I'm going to show you the demo in my other call here. So let me just show you that if you have a phone number already signed and you want to change it to a different agent, you can just come into the previous one, and I'm going to change Ashley's name here. I'm going to say retired so I can remove my new. And then if you go to phones and availability, you see the phone number here. So if you have multiple numbers, you can select from the drop down, but if you just have one or you're using one, you can just delete it here and then save this. And now this bot has been retired, so there's no phone number for it to answer calls with. So you can see NA under phone numbers. So now we're going to go back to Ashley New, and I'm just going to remove the new here, and then we're going to go into phone and availability, and we're going to do that and save. And you have the ability to do some test calls. So you can select the test number. Again, I just have one number in our account, and then you can select the phone number here. So we're going to go 1-503-484-7910, and we're going to go call me. So it's going to do a demo call here.
Hey there.
Hey, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. So what can I help you with today?
Yeah, what kind of services do you offer at ClickHubs?
At ClickHubs, we offer a range of services to boost your business. Our platform includes sales and marketing automation, a built-in CRM, omni-channel communication tools, and AI-powered sales agents. Plus, we have a special promotion on our premium plan right now. Would you like more details or perhaps schedule a demo?
Am I going to need to have other software if I sign up for you guys?
Nope. Our Alanoni solution is designed to replace your current software, simplifying everything and saving you money on multiple subscriptions. It's all you need for sales and marketing automation. Sounds good?
It does sound good.
Awesome. Would you like me to send you a link to sign up or schedule a demo call?
How about scheduling a demo call?
We're sending you the link now. Please check your email and text messages. Great. I've scheduled a demo call for you. You'll receive a link soon to confirm the details. Anything else I can help with?
Can you email me that too?
Sure thing. Could you please provide your email address so I can send it over?
Sure. It's admin@hdeasylock.com.
Just to confirm, your email is admin@hdeasylock.com. Is that correct?
That's right.
Great. I'll send the demo call details to your email. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate your help.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Have a fantastic day.
You too. Bye-bye. So I just got off the call, and you can see I'm still having problems with the intermittent mispronunciation of all-in-one, instead saying Alanoni. I thought I resolved it by checking the different agents and having the spelling, but I think something's in the history from my initial prompt when I just had it spelled normally like all in one. And so I think there's something in the memory, even though I've deleted all my agents and set up a new agent. So I'm just going to have to change the wording for now. But yeah, I'm not sure there's a way to clear that out. I did come in here and try to fine tune it. You can come in here and say how the call was. So I can click this and say other, say mispronouncing all in one. So anyways, that's the feedback there. But now you can see for the call here, it tells you how long the call was, the status, and then you can come in here and see the transcript. So you can just come in here and review the call, which is amazing. And then also there's no recordings currently, but that's coming soon. And then there's a summary of the call. This is awesome because this gets added as a note to the contact. So you can say the agent provided information about ClickHubs services, address the user's questions, and schedule a demo call. The user provided their email for further communication, and the call ended on a positive note with goodbyes exchanged. So super cool. You get that summary along with the transcript, which will get emailed to you. And one other thing that I would probably want to add here is I would probably want to ask for last name also before booking. So here I will say request callers first and last name. So let's see, instruction, ask the caller for their name and confirm it by spelling it out one character at a time. So let's say ask the caller for their first name, and once you have that, ask for their last name. So we'll do that, and it says request the caller's email address. So it did not ask for email address here, but it should do that. So we definitely will do some more work on that. But otherwise, the call was actually really good, very helpful, sounds pretty natural, so it's super impressive. So that's it for that. And again, you can set up as many as you want. So now in our dash, you'll see the seasoning of AI. So if you come in here, you can actually opt in for unlimited AI employee, which means you have it free until the end of December 2024. So just around a month worth of free unlimited AI calls, conversations. We'll have another video on doing the conversational AI through like a live chat or SMS, which is really, really good. Actually better than the calling is currently. And really quickly, I wanted to show you my automation that we built. And so this automation is set up to, we don't need a trigger because we're basically using our AI bot to send people into this workflow. So that is our trigger. So we don't need to have a trigger here. I did get the text message, so it works just fine. And then if you come in here and see enrollment history, you can actually come in here and look at the path that I took. And so it just comes down here, SMS, and then sends an email. So simple workflow. Again, if you're just sending a text, you don't need the workflow. You can do that inside of the AI agent. But if you want to do multiple things, then you can add them to the workflow, and then you can build out whatever you want here, add tags, all kinds of things. So this is going to give you a little bit more control and flexibility if you want to add multiple things. So let's go back out, and that's really it for the AI agent. Again, if you are taking phone calls, I really recommend getting your phone set up in here and using this. It works really well, and it's only going to get better from here. And soon it'll be very powerful in terms of sales and things like that. And then also we'll have outgoing calls available soon as well. So with that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, guys and gals, so there you have it, the full A to Z setup for HighLevel's voice AI. It's super awesome, and I know a lot of people are going to be hesitant as far as implementing AI. There's still a lot of resistance, especially when it comes to phone and things like that. But I can tell you that we've all been using AI for many years. The big corporations have already implemented it. When you call your bank, most likely you're being greeted by an AI agent that's routing you to certain things. So, I would say put aside your judgments, because it's not necessarily what you feel about it. It's what your customers or potential customers feel about it. And, it's really easy for us to jump to conclusions on what people think about it. But I would say at least test it in your business. You might be surprised to see how much it can really help you in terms of providing better customer service, also in terms of closing deals, booking appointments, even making sales. It's just very impressive for a first version, and it's only going to get better for now. So I think the people that are early adopters are going to really have an advantage as they start implementing that and figuring out ways to improve that in their system. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Once again, if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. We will reply if you do. And if you are new to HighLevel, we have a 14-day free trial link down below in the comments, and we also have an upgrade link. So if you're on a $297 plan and you upgrade to $497 using our link, we will be happy to support you in your HighLevel journey and help you in any way we can. I've been using HighLevel for well over 5 years. I'm a HighLevel certified admin, and I'm using it both for my agency, and I have another HighLevel account where we have our ClickHubs SaaS going. So definitely able to offer some support and help you if you decide to upgrade through our link. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.